Hi folks, Aaron here from Aaron's Practical Reviews. Today's video is going to be about the Blue Yeti. Possibly the most used microphone among YouTubers, podcasts, and anything streaming. Possibly one of the most used. I mean, this thing is everywhere. It's been out since around 2013. Now, I have it right now set up on, this is the original stand that it came with. It's huge, it's bulky, and it is a nice stand, but as you can see here, it's a huge stand. It sits right in like my prime spot here. No matter where I put it here, it kind of seems like it's in the way. So I use actually this, which I'll hook it back up to here in a second. But I just want to show this is how it comes out of the box, and it's put together really nicely, and it's really solid. It's solid, and it's very, very heavy. One of the keys to using this here is you have got to have it on the proper settings, and you have to speak into it vertically, like so, into here, not into the top. I think one of the big mistakes people make with it, that I did initially before I read the directions and watched some tutorials and stuff on it, was that I was speaking into the top instead of into the mic like this. But I have it hooked to the computer via USB, and I'm running the 3.5 millimeter to my camera over here, so I can actually power it with my computer and run all the correct software on it and get the voice quality that I want being into my camera while using it. So it's kind of a dual purpose here. It's really nice that I can use it on my camera and on the computer for voiceovers and gaming or anything like that I want to use it on. So the basic setup on this guy: mute. This is the volume, and I believe that's just for the headset. If you wanted to put a headset on, you can. You come down here. This is audio out. So I'm sending this right now. I'm actually sending this to the camera that I'm recording with right here. Okay. And then back here are your settings. These are very important. These settings are very important. If you screw this up, if you have it, say, on stereo, where it records from both sides, then it's gonna sound weird. I keep it on this one right here, which is the third one from the left, and that's where you're speaking directly into here, and this is where it sounds the best, like this, as you can see. So you want to speak into basically the Blue Yeti sign here. It's very simple, and the instructions will show you exactly what to do there. It's very simple. And then here's your gain. If you turn this up, you'll start to pick up more noise, and it gets real loud, and it starts to pick up a lot of static. I tend to keep that down very far, and I also because I keep it so close to me. I suppose if you're going to keep it farther away, then you'll turn it up, but I keep it real close to me. And then this is the USB attachment here at the bottom. I know this voice keeps cutting in and out because I'm using this, but this is how it attaches to your computer. I believe it's, what is that, a micro or a mini USB-C, or USB, not a USB-C, just an old school. Because don't forget, this did come out in 2013, so that's like the old, I don't know if it's micro, mini, whatever it is. It's the older style USB. So that's it. And then this is where it will screw into right here, and this will hold it up. And this is kind of like the shock absorber. So if I hit the desk or something, this gets minimal shock and distortion. So that's it. That's the basic setup here. So I'm going to unplug these. All right. So now I have it set up the way I normally would have it set up, which is hanging from up here, and everything is tucked away, and it's exactly how I would have it, and facing directly into here. And this is just the really comfortable setup. Easy to speak. I got my hands free. I don't have to worry. I can adjust this, move this around any which way, which I'll link all this stuff in the description below. This is pretty much the least expensive options for the arm, whatever this is, and I don't know what this is called. Sorry. I researched it, bought it. I knew what it was called at the time, but it's not something I think about. So, but yeah, it all helps to just for an easy setup, easy, convenient, and it works really well. So, and again, I'm no expert in audio at all, which is probably pretty apparent here. This is my third try getting this sound just right on the camera because I kept changing the presets on the camera and the gain and all that and whatever. So I'm always working hard to make things easier. So anyways, I went from this here, which I made videos about in the past. This is an excellent mic on the go, but in this situation, it was a pain in the butt to try to set this up every time and then take it apart, readjust it, put it back on the camera, put it back in the bag for, this is a portable. So I was just using this for everything. It's just a pain in the butt. This is so much better as far as, in studio, whatever, this little corner of my house that the kids haven't taken over yet. But, so let's look at the software. I think the software, something I didn't know about when I bought this, and I didn't realize how all the benefits that the software has to add to the actual sound. It's really amazing. So let's look at that. That's really cool. What we're going to do here is open up here Logitech G Hub. Now you got to download this to use this, obviously. So, and if you're using anything else with Logitech, I'm using this right now to film. I use these for my gaming, and then I use this obviously right now. So once you get in here, now here we can make some major changes to our voice, and you can pick all kinds of different things here. Warm and crispy, and this should make changes like immediately on the fly. Classic radio. Broadcaster 1. So, depending on what you like. So here, let's go.
Alien. So you get the point here.
Okay, let's turn that off. Go back here. And then you can just disable it all together and just use the software that's included in the program you're using, I suppose. So you have a lot of options here. Now, they get really in-depth and you can really fine-tune them. I don't know what all of this means. I'm not even going to pretend to know what all of it means. I've watched tutorials. I can go through and while I'm watching a tutorial and change it to the way what I like. I'd suggest you do the same unless you're some audio wizard and you can do all this top of your head and you know what it means. Great. I don't. So I'm not even going to pretend. But this is really cool that you can go in here and do all this and this is it's free with the microphone, which by the way, if I haven't told you, I got the microphone right here. So it's just so convenient to have this and then have all this space down here like I showed you. All right, so that's it. This is the Blue Yeti, and like I said, it's been out for a long time. It's nothing new, but it's new to me, and I wanted to share my experience with it, and I would highly recommend it to anybody who is looking to improve their audio and to have a much easier setup. To me, it's about convenience, and this is the most convenient possible setup imaginable to me. It's awesome. So this is one of those purchases I wish I would have made years ago. Like I said, this is nothing new. Everybody's been using this. I just was stubborn and stuck with the Rode Mic NTG because I didn't want to spend the extra money. It was whatever. Live and learn, right? Anyways, thanks for watching. Subscribe and have a fantastic day.